The votes poured in for President Trump here in Pasco County, Florida, back in 2024. 18 months later, is that love still felt to the same degree? Well, the jury is out.
Lower taxes, make gas cheaper and all this other bullshit. He ain't done none of it.
Everybody just needs to work together, not against each other.
I'm not for the stuff that's going on, but it is what it is.
For President Trump, the political cost of the war in Iran is getting harder to ignore. Energy prices have been soaring, driving up costs, squeezing household budgets. And that is not just here in Florida, which coincidentally is President Trump's home state, but across America. The White House being blamed for those historic low approval ratings of the president when it comes to the economy. Just take a look at these numbers. Last month, his approval dropped to 27%. That is lower than at any time during his first administration. His overall approval among voters dropping from 56% when he re-entered the Oval Office last year to now around 45%. And it's even worse at Fox, his favorite network, which says only 42% of voters are happy with him. It was seen as one of President Trump's strong points during the election campaign. Remember this.
Groceries, cars, everything. We're going to get the prices down.
But now it is that same issue, the money in people's pockets, those everyday costs that are hitting Americans. Groceries, healthcare and housing, the top concerns, and of course, gas prices. Because that is a big barometer in car-loving America, not just petrol at the pump, but fuel up there too. Flight prices are through the roof because of a shortage of jet fuel due to the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Schools finish for summer in the next few weeks. The rising costs mean fewer holidays and more staycations. More than 3/4 of registered voters hold the president responsible. More than half of Republicans, his own supporters, do too. And crucially, 82% of independents, who make up nearly half of the electorate now. I say crucial because there are important elections in November, the midterms, and many House Republicans are worried that they're going to lose their jobs because voters blame them for the economy, not the president.
Take all the people out of Congress and the Senate that aren't doing what they need to do and let them go ahead and figure out how they're going to pay for their medical care.
Do you think it would affect your vote? What's happening with it?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a sign of the times and how things roll.
There is perhaps some good news for the president, some green shoots of positivity. Support for the war is up, but it is a tiny uptick. 45% of Americans support military force against Iran, up from 42% in March. And we still have 6 months to go until the midterms. Will the war be over by then? Will gas prices have come back down? Will the polls look better for the president? You know, a lot can happen between now and then, and it very likely will.